Hello everybody out there and welcome back to another weekly comic book haul. And guys, this is the last week of May's books, so that means this is the last week for Convergence, the last week of a hefty pile until we end up getting too much Marvel, but hopefully by then we'll be weeding stuff out. But anyway, as you guys can see, this haul video is being shot on Saturday. You probably won't be seeing it until Sunday. Last weekend was mine and Cindy's birthday. This weekend is our grandmother's birthday, and not to mention also these last 2 weeks of work are very busy. Very busy. You wouldn't believe. Busier than the subbing work I did previous months. So with the hefty set of books, the busy, and the birthdays, two B's, things are going a little later than usual. Hopefully with this week's books, once this week's books are done, the comic reviews will be back either on time, like I said last week's episode, or at least closer to the on-time marker. Now, today I was brainstorming ideas for 300, and I just came up with something today that I think will predominantly be a humongous step in a big way for this channel. It's a layout, one of the layouts for one of the shows. It's definitely, not to steal from Marvel, it'll definitely be all new and all different, but at the same time, I don't want to really spoil too much, but it looks interesting, and I'm actually intrigued in playing with the idea further, you know, transmuting it, evolving it a little bit, and we'll see where it goes. But this idea might be very good, might be very fun. We'll see. Like I said, we're evolving it. Now, Dark Avenger Live episode 50, as you guys can see, did not happen this week because this past Friday, Michael and I were on Zone 4. That's the show that we do once a month. It's me, Brand, John, and most of the time Mike Spider-Slayer, but Mike Spider-Slayer was busy this week, so Michael stepped in, had a really great talk about Convergence, about Secret Wars, lots of great stuff. Go check it out. I will be sharing it on Facebook. I'll be retweeting it on Twitter when it's posted on Zone 4, which it might be already. I have not been on Twitter or Facebook today. Busy day, like I said. But I will be sharing links all over the place, so definitely check it out. You can go on iTunes right now and probably check it out. Awesome episode. We had a blast. We had a great time doing it. And I look forward to our talk next month on more Secret Wars stuff. We got more Secret Wars stuff actually in this pile. Next week's pile is big books also, but let's focus 1 week at a time. No extras this week except one thing that actually Cindy bought, and I just wanted to show it because I thought it was the cutest freaking thing ever. But anyway, into the books. That's all really for the news. Dark Avenger Live episode 50 should be this coming Friday. It's going to be a big episode. We're going to have a really great time. We'll be able to talk the last week of Convergence. We'll be able to talk about Secret Wars. We're going to be talking about a lot of stuff. So stay tuned, but it will be this Friday at 9:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So lots of fun coming your guys' way. And as the summer comes in, yes, I will be on a hefty schedule again, but the good news is it's summertime also, and 300 is gearing up really quickly. With this review for these books, there are only 9 episodes left. So, anyway, here's the books this week. And actually, I dropped one, so here's another one. Oh, actually, I lied. There is 4 books at the end of this pile that are considered extra because they're old books. So, this week, for free, at your local comic shop, are the Marvel previews for Secret Wars, I believe coming out starting in June. And working their way through. Yes. So, if you want some more previews of some more of the new books coming out, it was because of the previews that we got, I believe, last month that I took a chance on Planet Hulk, and I'm really happy I did. This month, previews, you get Thor's, which looks interesting. You get Ghost Racers, which I'm still not interested in at all. You get Age of Ultron versus Marvel Zombies, which we are going to be getting. Star-Lord and Kitty Pryde definitely intrigues me a little bit more. I might be getting that. There's Secret Wars, what is this? War Zones, Marvel Universe, Secret Wars. No, not interesting. Guardians of Nowhere looks interesting as well. I'll be probably checking that out. Civil War, I was going to check that out. There's some sketches for Renew Your Vows, which comes out next week. Future Imperfects, which comes out next week as well. Looks interesting. We'll be getting, well, I don't want to spoil it. Little Marvel, A versus X, which is basically the Scotty Young artwork. I'm glad we decided to skip out on that. And then X-Men 92 looks really good and definitely harkens back to the cartoon and the classic feel to X-Men. This Weird World. And then I believe it ends with Squadron Sinister. Oh no, I'm sorry. It ends with Miss Deadpool and the Howling Commandos. Which, yeah, I think that's something I'll definitely be skipping. So yeah, it gives you the lineup for June. And then in the back you get August, House of M is coming. So I don't know, I mean, we're wrapping up Secret Wars around September, October, so, I mean, unless they push it to November, so with a series debuting in August, maybe it'll be just I don't know. We'll see. I have no clue what Marvel's planning, and I think that is the best thing when it comes to an event like this. We have no clue where they're going. Whereas Convergence, we kind of had a feeling we knew where they were going, and mostly we're right. So we got He-Man, The Eternity War, issue number 6. Sonic the Hedgehog. Now, see, this is a variant. I believe this is Sonic Universe.
Issue number 76.
It is 76. Thank you. Sonic Universe issue 76, and I'm going to be doing that for a while because we decided to get the what's this called? World Unite Covers Unite variants. So for the next 12 weeks, there are 12 comics that all come together to form a gigantic poster. And this is the top left corner. And then for the rest of the month, we get the top row. In the month of July, we get the middle row. And then it ends in August, and that's where we get the bottom row. Each one spotlights specific characters. This one has a lot of Mega Man characters in it. Next one will have Sonic's face and a few more of Sonic's characters. Mega Man will be, I don't want to go through it all, but there's a lot of really great stuff. And when we get the last book, which will be issue 12, we're going to be keeping these separate. Once we get to the 12th issue, I'll lay them out somewhere. I'll take a picture, and I'll definitely be sharing it on Instagram. So if you're not following me on Instagram, please do. Dark Avenger C86. I post lots of stuff before the hauls, especially if there's extras I get or just random pictures. You guys, if you like Instagram, check me out there. Grim Tales of Terror, issue number 11, sorry. I believe the only $5 book this week, unless I'm mistaken. Old Man Logan, issue number 1. I had to get the Scotty Young variant here because we didn't like it. At least we got a really nice cover. The Infinity Gauntlet, issue number 1, with Thanos on the cover saying, "Come at me, bro," which I like that. I thought that was hilarious. Again, we learned with these titles, you know, they might have titles of previous events, but it's not exactly what the title shows. We got Hawkeye, issue number 3. This is the New York City variant. I believe this is, as a matter of fact, the boardwalk, the Coney Island boardwalk, if I'm not mistaken, so that's really cool. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, issue number 46. This is the Kevin Eastman variant, which I like. This is a really dark cover and a really cover, but Invincible 120. We didn't really care for Battle World. Oh, what was last week's miniseries that started the Battle World? Warzone. Was it Warzone? I can't remember. But we got Secret Wars. Yeah, Secret Wars Battle World. This one is Secret Wars Journal. So let's see if we enjoy Journal more than we did Battle World. Secret Wars 2099. Hopefully Spidey 2099 will be in it. Nova's still going on in Nova 31. Inhumans Atlan Rising, issue number 1. Was this a $5 book? Nope. Still $3.99. The Ever-Changing Inferno, issue number 1 cover. And that's it for Marvel and the Indies. The rest is all Convergence and old books. So we've got Convergence, Crime Syndicate, issue number 2. Very hefty book. Oh wait, that's right, the previews and everything. We've got Convergence Shazam, number 2. Convergence Justice Society of America, number 2. Convergence Detective Comics, issue number 2. I love this cover. It's Dan Jurgens' artwork. Convergence Booster Gold, number 2. Convergence Blue Beetle, number 2. Convergence Action Comics, number 2. Plastic Man of the Freedom Fighters #2. Infinity Inc. issue #2. World's Finest #2. And the grand finale, Convergence issue #8. Which I don't feel we're going to be really feeling the ramifications of Convergence #8 until probably September. If you'd like to hear my thoughts, listen to Zone 4. And then I got 4 old comics, and all of them are from the same series. I ended up going back, as you guys know, and checking out many events. This event I actually missed out on, and I saw all 4 of them were on sale at Midtown, so I grabbed them. Genesis, issue #1. Issue #2. #3. And finally, issue #4. There was a free, or an issue 0, I believe. But that issue cost about $8. I guess it was a rarer book. It might have been a free comic book day book. I don't know, but I at least got the main series. I've wanted to read Genesis for a while. I remember back in '98 when I started getting some older Superman comics, and I was trying to get the full, complete Superman Blue run, which I did. Genesis passed through that book, and I always said I wanted to go back and find the Genesis mini, so I now have all 4 parts. I'll be reading that in my spare time, when I get spare time. The other extra I wanted to mention this week is Cindy got this really cute thing. It comes from Japan. It is a stuffy Groot. If you are interested in this, you can go on eBay and just type in plush Groot, and I'm sure it'll pop up. It comes from Japan. Has a little suction cup. You can put it on a window or something. I just thought this was super cute. It was, I believe she said she spent $5 for it and free shipping. So this was only $5. And it really, honestly, kind of reminds me of the Funko Groot a little bit, except with legs and a mouth, and it's still really nice. So if you're a Groot fan like Cindy, I would definitely recommend checking it out. You can find it on eBay. I believe I also saw Star-Lord when she was looking up. It honestly popped up as a recommendation because I was looking through some Marvel Legends stuff, and she liked it, and I sent her the link, and she ended up buying it. So, if you guys are interested, it's on eBay. Find anything you want on eBay. Believe me, I've found a lot of stuff that I've been looking for on eBay. And with that, that's it for this haul, guys. The indie review should be up Monday morning. Followed, hopefully, by the Big 2 review Tuesday morning. But with all of these books, I mean, even if you take these 4 books away, with all these books, even divided, it's going to take a while to read these because we still have a lot of indie books to read before we get into the Big 2. So I think we'll be ready for the Frontline live show. But as far as the indie, the Big 2 review on this channel, that might probably be on Wednesday, maybe even Thursday, because we got a lot of reading to do. And I have a very, like I said, last week was a busy schedule. This week is a busier schedule, both on Tuesday and Thursday, ironically. So most likely, if we don't shoot it on Wednesday, we're probably going to have it up by Friday morning, because Thursday is going to be, like I said, a very busy day for me as well. So apologies. Hopefully with this week's Big 2 review, we should be back on time. I don't like that it's been 2 months and we haven't had an on-time Big 2 review since Convergence started. It's just a lot of books, and hopefully as the books ease up, which they will definitely ease up by next week, we'll have more time to do the Big 2 and the indies so on the weekend. So hopefully that'll work. But with some new plans that I came up with today, things might be a little different on this channel after 300 or maybe 305. You know, get through the summer first and then implement in the fall. Stuff for the 300 comic review celebration weekend. So until next time, guys, take care. As always, don't forget to check out Comic Related, Comic Frontline, Zone 4 Podcast, and Frontline Gaming Zone. Together we are your #1 source for comic related news, reviews, and a whole bunch more. And yeah, like I was saying, take care, keep reading, keep collecting, and I'll see you guys really soon in another video.